Hello everybody, this is Welden Sho'cendi coming at you with a brand new series, and as you can tell, it is Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I've obviously been taking quite a sabbatical recently. I got married, I had a whole bunch of fun. We're currently trying to buy a house, so I can't promise that I'm going to be uploading super consistently, but I'm going to try and get a bunch of this recorded because I have to do quite a bit of playing on it for my job, and so as a result of that, I'm going to try and record all my first impressions, all my basic walkthroughs type thing, and just kind of upload them, get them to you guys. They're also my personal notes, so to speak. So let's jump right into it. It's Deus Ex Mankind Divided, most recent game in the series. Fantastic game so far. I did a very small start just to test my recording setup because it's been a while since I've recorded and I wanted to make sure everything was absolutely beautiful. I also recently upgraded to Windows 10, which made me very nervous that DX Store was going to be absolutely furt and all my recording setup was going to be absolutely furt. But DX Store is actually running great so far. The length, they actually added a timer so you can see how long your video is, which really helps me out. So I'm going to try and keep them to 30-minute episodes and keep it all good. So there's a couple things right off the bat. We're going to do a new game. And we're just going to do Give Me a Challenge, or and tough for some, you did journal, you are one with the machine. But, oh. This is how the game is meant to be played. Okay, let's do this. It's how the game is meant to be played. I'm a little rusty. I don't want to, you know, fuck anything up. So this is a Deus Ex Human Revolution recap video. I'm going to assume that most of you know the bulk of Deus Ex lore at this point, so we're going to try and skip it. But right off the bat, the most important thing is at the end of the Deus Ex Human Revolution, there was a thing called the AUG incident. And the AUG incident was when a Hugh Darrow, the father of innovation, slightly at the, you know, manipulation of the Illuminati, I'd say, and Bob Page, the big bad guy behind everything, he basically, the father, Hugh Darrow, went ahead and caused this incident where all these biochips that all these augmented individuals had installed as part of a routine update, he used them to cause everybody to go crazy. This was actually kind of out of an altruistic, like, reasoning. He wanted to do this to help people because he felt like augmentations were meant to help, like, even the playing field, like, make all humans equal and stuff like that. But instead, because of the neuropathy effect, where only certain, if you have an augmentation, basically, you have to have this neuropathy to keep the neurons clean, to keep people from, like, your body from rejecting it. Because that was so expensive, only the rich could really afford to be augmented, and the poor would have to scrape everything possible, they have to go to extraordinary means to stay alive and to stay out of pain if they had an augmentation. And so he wanted to, like, create tighter regulation on the local governments, or by the governments in the world, kind of thing, to make it so that corporations and neuropathy and all this kind of stuff wasn't being as abused as much as it was. It was kind of a bit confusing. Deus Ex stories can be a little complex and a little confusing all around. I just did a 10-page recap on it. I'll try and leave the link to that in the description below, just so you guys can check it out if you want for a more detailed look at the story. But at the end of it, our fantastic hero, Adam Jensen, had to choose what the fate of the augmented world would be, and as a result of that, in order to keep everything in canon, he had several options, like, you know, do things to make augmentations move forward more, do things to make augmentations move back and get tired of regulations, do things to just make the whole world have no idea what happened, all this kind of stuff. And ultimately, what the in-canon story was basically all of the options, so the Eidos Montreal, the developer, could use every option available to them. So what they did was they basically, Adam Jensen at the end, facility blew up, he fell into the water, everybody thought he was dead, apparently he's not, that's cool. And they kind of made it so, like, there's all this legend. Some people kind of know the truth of what happened at Panchaea, the facility that blew up. A lot of people don't. The general public has no idea. And meanwhile, because of the AUG incident, all these hundreds of augmented, or thousands, I should say, basically a good portion of the human race is augmented at this point, are being segregated, or being controlled, or being taken away, because people are afraid of them, because they don't know, are you going to go crazy again? Kind of understandable, but also, like, don't be a dick, because that's kind of just being Nazis. But anyways, let's get right into it. We're not going to watch the recap video. If you guys are interested in me posting the recap video for you to watch personally, or doing a full summary of the lore, I can, but I would actually recommend, for Human Revolution at least, There's a really great video by Kate N7 or N7Kate. It's in my favorites playlist. If you guys look at it, it's a full breakdown of everything in the Deus universe, or not the Deus universe, but the Deus Human Revolution universe. It's really fantastic. You should really check it out. Anyways, let's jump right into it. You know, always watch. Okay, it is available in extra section. Good to know. So we're just gonna skip it. There are a lot of cutscenes in this. It's a Square Enix game. The cutscenes look fantastic. The whole game looks fantastic. By the way, I'm actually just running in high settings because very high and ultra actually require more, you know, video memory than my graphics card currently supports.
Now look at it.
I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's up and coming. Like, oh, not he doesn't look up and coming. He kind of looks like he's shooting himself. Like the guy that's running away kind of looks like him. So I wonder if he's a back alley hacker or something like that, or you know, hack and slash kind of guy. Like they cloned him and he, you know, said, no, clone, don't run away, love me, I want you to love me, and now I'm going to shoot you in the head because I don't love you, and stuff. So, since the AUG incident, you know, there was, before the AUG incident, and I guess during the, there were both terrorist factions, both augmented and unaugmented, but now there are a significant amount of both, because the world's pretty much in turmoil. Beware, this game does cover the Illuminati and many other conspiracy-type theories. So, yeah. So this is Task Force 29, I believe. It's an Interpol task force that Adam Jensen is a part of now.
Embrace what you've become.
We will embrace it. We will embrace it with our cold, steely arms.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa. Are you?
Maybe.
What if I do, McCready?
Oh, I almost Assassin Creeded him.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
I don't know. Do you have a problem with me?
No reason to assume you would.
Good. Because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
I like them. The graphics look great. The humans look much better than they did in Human Revolution.
We've got a sandstorm barreling down our ass and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
Ooh. And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Iran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way.
Look how most people here are
this is where the deal's
wearing
going
like normal
down.
beards and normal stuff, but I think Adam Jensen's beard is actually augmented.
Since the incident.
It'll pan back to him in a second, and you'll see what I mean.
Guess.
It's like he's got normal beard. It's like, oh, it follows his job and stuff like that. It's all good.
Industrial rigs. So when the incident hit and they all went schizo,
so now look at his beard. His beard is like fucking pointy, not just pointy, but like augmented pointy. I think he has augmented hair follicles on his beard. It's probably adjustable. It's probably like a little dial on his ass where you just like turn it and shorten the beard or lengthen the beard.
He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
Because why not?
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here, I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
So, a big thing in the Deus Ex universe is whether they're doing needles, which is actually what I'm going with, because I'm going to be doing non-lethal, because you have basically two options, lethal, non-lethal. They don't really impact the game terribly much. Like in Human Revolution, there was definitely like small implications and stuff like that, but you don't, you know, it's mostly like if you kill a bunch of people, you're gonna piss people off and make people afraid of augments. If you don't kill people, you know, they probably won't even notice, but they'll be grateful for it. But I'm going to go for non-lethal because if I do have to take somebody down. I don't want to be pissing off their bosses if I need to get information off of them. There's a lot of, like, moral gray areas about who and what you're helping out in this game and all that kind of jargon blargon. So we're going to go non-lethal.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
Oh, is that a threat? I see how it is.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
So, and then there's the other side is you can have the short-range weapon, which is a stun gun, or you can do a distance weapon, which is a tranquilizer rifle type thing. It's more of a sniper rifle kind of thing that just happens to knock people unconscious. In Human Revolution, I used the stun gun in close quarters, but I really didn't like it because it felt like the range on it was about 12 inches. And so, usually, if you have a point where you can use the stun gun, you can probably use the tranquilizer rifle if you're stealthing and not, you know, in an active battle situation. And if you're close enough to use the stun gun, you can usually also, you have other options. You can, you know, melee them to take them down non-lethally, or you can otherwise, you know, you have other options. You can usually sneak around them, or you can just hit them with a tranq rifle and stay hidden for a few seconds. You should be all good. That may change in Mankind Divided. We'll find out, but I'm going to stick with the tranquilizer rifle. I'm sure there's some new balancing things in there to keep it kosher type thing, so the stun gun's probably a reason, something I should try this time, but I'm going to stick with the tranq rifle because it's what I know and it's what I was good with back in Human Revolution.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way.
Sounds good.
One last thing, Jensen. Singh said that Jin are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
Happy thoughts?
You're up
Happy
first,
thoughts.
Jensen. Let's do this.
Let's not try and think about the fact that we're probably all scared of heights. So, Dubai in 2029. We are actually 2 years after the end of Human Revolution, and I can't remember. I feel like after that there's some period of time where, like, Jensen was unconscious or in a coma. I feel like I heard something about that after, or in the announcement information, and then he was just recently recovered and reawakened, so to speak. But I don't know that for sure. He could have been doing all sorts of other shit in the meantime, and we just don't know about it. Yeah, so. Oh, that's so pretty. I wish I had an Icarus landing system, which is what he's activating now. Just, it'd be so cool. Just being able to jump off anything and just know you're going to be safe. I guess there's no danger, so there's no thrill of adrenaline there, but it's just commonplace for him. But I think it would be very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so I think at this point we actually get control. So we do have the Typhoon.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Sounds good. Okay. Oop. Oh, okay. I can search him, so if I just do that... Ooh, he's got some credits. I'll take those, put them in the bank. 16 credits. I got $16. $16. So I'm going to probably be doing a lot of this as kind of a stealth campaign, which is a little different for the way I normally play games, but it works especially well in the Deus Ex universe. So let's kind of search all these guys. He doesn't have anything. He has a credit chip. We're going to need lots of cash throughout this game to probably buy practice kits to upgrade our audience further. So press space to sprint because of my custom control scheme. Oh, that actually makes a lot of noise if you look at the... I think that's a carryover control scheme. So this is my general control scheme. View, entry, hold, key bindings. Okay, your most comfortable... Nah, I can barely talk today, I'm sorry. From there, select the control scheme you're most comfortable with. I'm actually pretty much good. I already, like I said, I started this up earlier just to see how it would run and do a quick test and make sure all my recording system is good. Okay. so that actually looks like it has a health bar now. Oop, so that does make lots of noise. I've got the... So there's quite a few hidden areas in this. I'm going to be playing kind of the way I would normally play, so I'm probably going to be abusing the save system a lot. And just trying to stealth around. Triangle code. That sounds good. Okay, so what are these triangle holes? Phone app to scan this. Oh, okay. So if I had the Deus Ex Universe phone app, I could scan this and learn something. But so I'll have to do that on my own time at one point. Okay. So a good tip, if you guys are interested in getting extra practice kits and different things like that, is apparently the Deus Ex Go app, which is app for Android and.
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Red means bad. I love Adam Jensen's humor. He's just, he's fantastic. But anyways, what was I? Oh, so if you have the Deus Ex Go app on your Android or iPhone, you can actually play it to unlock extra practice kits in-game by syncing up with your Square Enix account. We're not going to focus on that right now. I may do it later so I can get some extra kits and get a leg up on the competition. But for now, we're just going to keep on moving. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what augments we have. Let's see. So, okay, that is the... Okay, so they've redone the UE quite a bit. So we do have radar system. Gives the user a limited radar indicator. So he's got pretty much... It looks like they're trying to keep it in canon to what he had before he left. So there's noise feedback, vision feedback, different things like that. So I should be able to see like their tones of vision, what they can see on the map and stuff like that. Let's see here. Smart vision. That's a skill I can activate. Pardon me, I've just eaten breakfast, so retinal prosthesis. So there's lots. We've got most of our augments that we should have had by the end of the game last time. So I don't know. Or our hacking capture is pretty low, actually, which is kind of annoying for me because I used to do a lot of hacking in the last game. So, but we'll just keep rolling with it. Hammer! Drop the hammer time. Oh, okay, so you can punch things to break them now. That's nice. It's probably loud as hell. Anything interesting around here? Let's see. Sorry, I had to cough there. I didn't want to cough directly in the mic. Okay. So I think I noticed something else. So we have our inventory. I think that's a stim jector. That's a battery pack. That's our stuff. There's typhoon ammo in case we need to clear out a bunch of you guys. Apparently, it can be configured for non-lethal now. I didn't know that. I never knew that. I always avoided the typhoon because I didn't want to murder everybody in the room. So weapon handling. So you can actually craft things now. I don't know how. Assumingly we'll find parts and stuff like that scattered around everywhere and be able to do that. So this is the map, ladder there, triangle code, all that information. Because there's email. So they've actually really worked off a lot of new stuff in the UE. I really, really appreciate it. Because the last UE, it wasn't bad, but it was definitely a little rudimentary. Oh, hi, buddy. Do I don't want to go. Can I step off this? No! Okay. How far can I jump, actually? Yeah, I can make it up there. Okay, so I don't need to necessarily use the ladders, so that I do have... Okay, pocket secretary. What's this say? Oh. Let's see here. Okay, E, view entry hold. Ooh, that's really cool. I really like that. They actually have the pocket secretaries as their own little thing now, instead of just an email. Okay, so I was working on the fan system when we lost power. Stuck in here, but I think that means they can't get at me. They're killing everyone. They started streaming and attacking anything that moved. Where are you? So this is probably right after the AUG event. He still has battery. I mean, I'm pretty impressed considering it's been 2 fucking years. If you can, make it up the storage area of the roof. It's caged in. You should be safe here. Might even have some medical supplies. Door code is 4801. Be safe, friend. Okay, so if I had the hacking abilities, or the option to open up the hacking abilities, I probably wouldn't use that door code. If we can find it. I think it's up ahead, he said. Okay. Oh, so that's pretty responsive, actually. You can actually kind of latch onto ladders more easily now. It's not as bulky. I'm really loving everything they've done with this. They hide a lot of stuff in the Deus Ex world kind of thing for how you can find and do different things. So you really have to kind of do a lot of exploring and looking around, which can give you a huge edge if you're paying attention. Wow, that's cool. I'm really impressed with the performance all around, actually. I do feel like I would like it if it was a little bit... It's a little bit too clear. It's just... It looks a little bit... Feels like they had a lot of fuzz in the last one, and now they have less fuzz, or less aperturing, or something like that. Oh, I actually have to be careful. There's a fucking sandstorm moving in on my ass. I need to be moving a little bit more quickly. But odds are that sandstorm's just going to... is going to come my way one way or another. So, because I'm going to be moving through this a little bit slow, just be careful, get all the shit I need, be careful and slow and don't get caught. Like I said, I will probably be abusing the save system pretty, you know, horribly, I would say, because if I get caught, I want to kind of maintain the ghost status, and, you know, because you can get an extra experience bonus in the previous games by not being discovered. So I will probably, like I said, if I get caught, I'll be, you know, like, oh, fuck, you know, ooh, absinthe, always good to have on hand. Inventory, so, press tab to open, okay, and second point, okay. So what did we pick up? We just snapped us some absinthe. Examine. Bad Ratman, who big deal, Distion, come on, indolence, dude, can't keep a good fairy down, to paraphrase well-known idiom, absence keeps the heart grow, makes the heart grow, ah, never mind, hand me that spoon. At the cost of a blurry vision, health is already full, consumption raised above the maximum. Okay, cool, so, I'm going to use that right now, because why not, a little blurry vision for you guys, because I know you like that blur, that motion blur. Okay, so we can't, not a whole lot else over here. We already grabbed the credit chip, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. So, I just want the bonus to my maximum health, basically. You can see in my bottom right-hand corner, my health now is a little bit of an extra thing. There's no reason not to drink it if you get those extra health points. Hopefully I won't be detected and even need it at all, but you never know. So I didn't experiment much with throwing items in the last game, so I'm a little interested to see just how much or how it affects people. Like if you, now that I never even bought like the cyberarm prosthesis for picking up heavy objects, so yeah, augmented construction worker. Oh shit, his arm just like maybe, oh he's okay, his whole body's not. Oh, okay. So I don't know if I can just like grab him and like throw him really freaking hard at something. So I'm seeing quite a few credits now. That's nice. So let's open the augmentation wheel. So to equip the smart vision, press middle mouse button to assign it and exit the augmentation wheel with escape. So that's my cloaking, leg silencers, always a good thing to have on hand. Assign it. So that's our typhoon, and smart vision will be. So we click on that, and now it's. Oh, okay. So we can assign it slots. So we want. We're going to put F1 as our leg silencers, F4 as Typhoon, F3 as Cloaking, and F2 as Smart Vision. Press to sign it and exit the augmentation wheel with escape. So I want to... Oh, so you can actually do more than that. So my Smart Vision is now my middle mouse button. Okay. So that's... Okay, interesting. So it looks like they probably did that partly to... Is it B that activates it? Okay. To increase the bonuses kind of thing. Or, because you're probably going to have more augmentations in this one, I would assume. Okay. It does go through your power a little bit. How fast is our power regenerated this one? Pretty quickly. Okay, so we can use it. You know, we've got some leeway. It's not as punishing as it was in the last one. So, using Smart Vision, we can kind of see the world Eagle Vision style. And assumably, by going over here, we can see the weakness in the wall and break the fuck out of it. So we can get through. I'm sure that wasn't loud at all. So let's just be... Okay, so we can hear 2 enemies up there. Quick inventory. Okay, so I'm assuming that's just 1, 2, 3. Let's look at the entry just to... Access items on the fly. Okay, so you can just kind of drag and drop them there, it looks like. Nice. Okay. And then pressing the button will prop it up. So let's go ahead and do that for... Put this guy on... Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Oop. 3? Okay, yeah, you just press the button on it and it'll pop up. So, yeah, so that's our only really interesting weapon. I think we can hypoderm on 4, maybe this on 5, just in case we need it. But for now, it should be all good. Drop a quick save while we're at it. Okay. toolbox. Okay, so smart vision activate. Nothing interesting around, so there's mostly that. Looks like we can get up there. Okay. Lot of exploration to be done. So it looks like we can just keep going that direction. Oop, that would fall off. Okay, so there are those two enemies over there I need to be careful of. Is there anything hiding back here? This seems like a place they would put a hidden item here, but maybe it's just to get over on this side. Yeah, looks like it. Should be able to pop back up here. I don't know why that's there rather than just using the door. Biocell, always good to have on hand. I do very much appreciate the this whole setup here. So breakers, I can use this to turn power on. Okay. So what did that do? Okay. So they're still over there. They're still all cool. They haven't noticed me. It may be that this is normally a good spot for me to pop up to. Okay, so I turned the power back on, which assumably did something good. Electric hazard there now. Okay. Doesn't seem like a good thing, but maybe it unlocks an area for me to go around here, maybe? I think it just caused hazardous electrical sparks to be everywhere. So maybe it opened up down this other thing over here. So let's pop down to be very careful. I'm pretty worried about those guys right there. Can I? Okay, so that's unlocked. Oh, I see. So I have to use the keypad. Okay, so I already restored power to the keypad. I do not have a code for this one, I don't think. Unless this is the 4801. I don't think it is. Okay, so hacking network info, rating 1, temps left 5 of 5. Let's hack this. Okay, between nodes. Okay, so I can fortify, capture, new fire, so all that kind of stuff's still the same. Okay, so if I... So this is my starting point now. They've changed that. Registry, so that's where I need to get to. That's the enemy registry. This is a directory. Can you not? I feel like you should be able to... Okay, there you go. You can move a little bit on it, so... Press C to capture nodes, so if I click on that, I can also capture it just by quick. So I have 30% chance of detection there, so we're doing pretty good.
Anomaly detected.
Okay, and then just go there.
Trace program initiated.
Oh, geez, it's not going well for me. Faster? Okay. Maybe we've got 18 seconds. I don't know why I'm worried. That just seems like it's a lot slower than it used to be. Okay, so that is unlocked now. So if I pop that, I can see them. I don't know how the cover system works anymore. Okay, cover followed green holograms. Receive tutorial instructions about various game mechanics. Experiment without any consequences. You can reset at any time. Learn about moving the cover swapping, rounding corners, vaulting, other over cover, introducing. Okay, we'll enter the tutorial mode and figure out how cover works per se. Press. Okay, so it's F to take cover now. Aim at the cover nets the green hologram. Press Shift to move from the current cover to the nets. Okay. So it does have kind of a... Okay, I like that they integrated this tutorial style. Just because it's a lot more... It's nice when a game takes the time to teach you the methods to the madness. Okay. Oh, no, fuck. Okay. Okay. So, let's go ahead and pop over to there. So if I hold... Oh, nope. Okay. Let's do that. So I need to go there. Just press Shift, not hold Shift. Okay. So I can also press Shift to go right there. Okay, I like it. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, aim at the next one. Press Shift to vault over. It's pretty intuitive. I like it. I can dig it. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty good at that. Exit or resets. Let's exit. Go back to assuming where we were. Now that there are consequences to our actions. Pop in here. And yeah, so doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and pop over. He's right there. Where's his buddy? His buddy is not on the radar. That's a little concerning. So Let's go ahead and shift for that. Pop over there real close. Okay. Third person is good. Still don't see his friend. That definitely has me a bit worried. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and just press so we can take him down nice and quiet. Boosh. Popped him right in the face. He's good. Okay. So I don't know where his buddy is. My one concern. Takedowns. Okay, that's where his friends are. Okay, so it's not too bad. Okay, so turn this off, let it recharge a bit. Oh, looks like I've got a new thing on my energy, so have an activation toss which degrades. Oh, okay. It's unaffected by degradation and will always regenerate. And reset them. Okay. Okay, so we do have to be careful. Have we been using our smart vision too much? No, I think we're still good on that. Okay, so let's see. He's got some pistol regular ammo. Does he have a pistol around here? Oh. Shit, okay. Well, his buddy's over there. Okay. So, just keep searching around a little bit. We're getting a little short on time, so I'm going to probably wrap this episode up here in a second. Kind of avoid that guy altogether if we just go up here, right? See what's going on. So I think I'm using my smart vision a little bit too liberally. Oh, he almost saw me. Okay. New stealth notifications, stuff like that. Good to know. Yeah, okay, so my energy actually isn't recharging, it looks like, past that point. I have turned my smart vision on and off enough times that it isn't triggering anymore. Okay. But anyways, okay, so we've learned a lot in this episode. I think we're going to call it a part here, and we'll probably shoot that guy in the head with a tranq dart and or many other things in our next episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching, and I will see you in the next video. Talk to you guys later. Welden Sho'cendi signing off.
It takes more than a crown to make a man be a king.